50 in the boundary line. This will be some kick. Right up against the perimeter pipe. Opens the angle slightly. That is on target. That is an absolute ripper. Tom Green.
A new introduction, courtesy of Wilhelm, our lovely producer.
Shout out, Will. Thank you for that.
As per the request.
No,
Tom Green.
No, not by request. But that is really nice. One thing I will say that I told Will at the time, and I've told you, I think, as well. I mean, what's nice to hear is that there was, I think it was after the game last year in Hawthorn, there was like a little thing put together, and it was over Money Trees as well, that song. And again, I'm really liking that. I love Money Trees. It's one of my favourite Kendrick Lamar songs. So to keep hearing Money Trees and that sort of stuff is cool.
It just goes well together, I think.
Money Trees is so cool. It's such a good song. I love it. What a win, though.
Impressive goal, Tom. We'll get to the win. Let's get to us. The goal. What I will say, and we have discussed post-match.
The
celebration.
Missed
Tom,
opportunity, yeah.
Look, it doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
And it was just, and the fact that we won.
Well, we hadn't won by at the point I kicked that goal, so.
But I'm thinking like, that's a moment in time. Like, remember where you were when Tom Green did that? That's what it would have been.
I don't know about that, but it was nice to see it go through. Did you back me?
I did.
Really?
Yeah, in the media box. I can't get these headphones right. One sec. Maybe it is this way. I did back you. I did. We were in the media box, tight angle.
Yeah.
What I will say is, now that it's done and dusted, it wasn't your free kick.
No, it was. It's the closest person to like.
So it's not Ricker's?
No, it's not Ricker's. Ricker
thought it
certainly
was
went
his.
so hard to make sure it was his, but it's not actually. The umpire was correct. And also, Ricker had a shot. I mean, it was the other junction, but Ricker had a shot from like a similar spot, like on the other side later in the game, and missed. So I think the ball ended up in the right hands.
He had his moment, Ricker.
Yeah. Well, he sort of,
He got his moment.
He ended up redeeming it reasonably well.
Burnt six blokes, put it on his opposite foot.
It doesn't matter if you burn him, if you kick him.
It's true.
So, but I did have an opportunity to do a celebration you'd like me to do, but I just don't have the clarity of mind when I kick goals.
You wanted to do your celebration.
Yeah, but you.
I want you to do the headphone thing.
I'm not going to do that.
You need to do it.
The
People
celebration
have been
that
genuinely
I think I could do
asking.
would be cool though. Admit, like particularly because there ended up being a
but
photographer
that was
there.
it. That was the moment.
Yeah. I just don't have the clarity of thought. I just sort of go AWOL and I just lose my mind. So it's just nice to see it sail through though. But yeah, how good was Ricker's goal?
What about this weekend? Would you do it?
Well, if I remember, but I don't think that I'll remember.
I think you could remember.
Well, I promise you, there are so many times I will kick goals.
Okay.
And no.
You don't kick that many goals, buddy.
I'm going okay.
Yeah, actually, not bad.
But I just don't have I don't have the clarity of mind to remember in that moment.
Okay. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to start reminding you pre-game every game. Good luck.
By the way, Tom, I know you've got like a million things to sort out, like out their structures and this, that. Most importantly, though, if you kick a goal, celebrate.
Hey, mate, I'm just all about putting bums on seats.
Yeah.
And if you've got a cool, marketable moment, that helps you.
Hey, should we get into speaking of bums on seats and going to potentially have some big primetime moments?
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to brag.
How cool.
For those that have missed it.
You couldn't have. If you're a Giants fan and you've missed this, I don't know what you're doing. You couldn't have missed this.
Let me just talk you through what has dropped on our desk today. So shout out to Emma, to Dave, to all the higher-ups here at the Giants.
Yeah. Massive, massive shout out.
Because what they've done is delivered something that we have never had before.
Yeah.
Prime time slots.
I wanted to ask you this about... So, yeah, obviously what we're referring to here is the back half of the year's schedule and the whole AFL has come out and this is what I sort of want to ask you. Is this the first time in Giants history we've played 2 Thursday and 2 Friday night football matches in the same year? Have we ever had?
It could be the first time we haven't played Sunday at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's almost definitely that. But I just wonder, have we ever played that many Thursday and Friday night games?
I think...
Because I don't think we have in my time at the club.
It's definitely our first ever home game on a Friday night.
Yeah. Who's that against?
That's against the Swans, Derby.
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, that's cool.
Huge. The Thursday nights, I'd have to do my research, but we played Anzac Day Thursday last year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. West Coast on a Friday night.
Yeah.
So here it is. I'll read it out.
Yeah.
Round 17 to round 23. We know round 24 is still a rolling fixture.
Yep.
So round 17 West Coast, Friday night, 6:20. Geelong, Saturday.
6:20, I assume that's
WA
time. Yeah.
It must be, yeah. Or they're 2 hours behind us or ahead of us. It must be WA time. Geelong, Saturday twilight, 4:15. Beautiful. That's at home.
Yep.
Essendon, Thursday night. That's big.
So cool. At Marvel.
That's big.
So cool.
Stringer kicks 9 that day. Then we mentioned the Derby, Friday night, 7:50, ENGIE Stadium. The first ever Friday night game at ENGIE Stadium.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. What was opening round last year?
Saturday night.
Okay.
And then this year was Graveyard.
Well, yeah.
Bulldogs, Thursday night. Big.
So cool.
Really big.
Yeah.
North Melbourne, Sunday afternoon, 1:40 in Canberra.
Yep. Nice.
Doesn't get any bigger than Canberra. And then Gold Coast, Saturday afternoon, 12:30.
Yeah, okay.
Which we
That's
also
up there.
We also play. Yeah, we also do play another.
Yeah, we do. After that, St Kilda is a home game.
No, another afternoon game. That 12:30 slot. We play one of those soon, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Which is very early.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right, man. But yeah,
but
anyway,
nonetheless,
it's
amazing fixture.
Yeah, primetime stuff. As Jacob said, you know, it's a massive shout out to all the hard work that the big dogs here at the Giants do to get us in some primetime slots because, yeah, I feel like that's something that our fans are starved of a little bit, and even just on those big stages, we don't have that opportunity very often, and we certainly haven't for the last few years. So it's it's fantastic. It's super duper exciting, and I know everyone's really really keen for it. So yeah, it's cool stuff. It's exciting times ahead, and I think that the derbies are always a great turnout. But I mean, realistically, you know, this is already a pretty early call to arms for all Giants fans. If you call yourself a legit Giants fan, I think you've got to be there at that, you know, a Sydney derby, Friday night footy for the first time at ENGIE Stadium in our history. I mean, that's a, you know, can't miss spectacle. So I'd like to think that we could sell that game out. And so, yeah, massive shout out to Giants fans, and make sure you book your tickets early.
I'm going to put something out there. I'm going to say they all sell out.
You've certainly
think about it. Geelong, big game.
You've put that.
I want Giants fans there. I want every time Jeremy Cameron goes near the ball. Ooh.
Yeah, like I get what you're saying. I'm not going to go that hard in terms of saying they're all sell out.
I'm going to say we sell out that. Swans. I mean,
the derby. Honestly, I'm serious about that though. There should be a real push from Giants fans.
Depends how they're going.
That game's got to be sold out.
Depends how they're going.
We've got to sell that out.
No, we will.
I don't care if Swans fans don't rock up. Sell it out.
They won't, mate.
With Giants fans, let's sell that out.
And then North Melbourne and Canberra, and we know the Canberra fans. They just get there.
See, the thing is, I know that again the Canberra base, that's a lock to be a sellout. I've got faith in Canberra. That game, we also got Port Adelaide coming up in Canberra soon, so they'll be sellouts.
Speaking of Canberra, did you see this the other day? This is completely random, by the way.
We love a tangent.
Do you know who Juan Mata is?
Yes.
Played for Chelsea, Manchester United, Spain. He is obviously in the A-League now, Western Sydney Wanderers. There was a story the other week, or today, about him. He's 37, potentially weighing up retirement or not, but he's very passionate about the game in Australia now and growing the A-League. There's potential that he wants to purchase the next license and make it Canberra United.
That would be very cool.
I found 2 ambassadors.
You and I? Yeah. He should get in contact pretty quickly, I would have thought.
I think you'd be a great ambassador.
I'd love to. Honestly,
I'd
love to.
be head of media.
You're going to do this and the Giants, that and the Giants, are you?
Nope. I want to work with Juan Mata.
Well,
I'm getting to say Juan every night. It's sick. It's the big things. But no, fixture, stoked.
Yeah, unbelievable.
We did mention at the start, great win. Really good win. Really needed. Happens a lot, this Geelong thing.
Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a, I don't know. I don't want to say a tradition. It's a bit stupid, to be honest, that it keeps happening. It's also like...
But it's the same time every year.
But why do we need to rely on it? Like, what happens if the AFL doesn't schedule us for a game down there next year? We're just not going to find our straps at any point.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it is... I said a lot of times as well during the week about how I don't think that past performance is an indicator of future performance down there, and, you know...
I've heard you say that A lot.
Yeah. Well, it's just true though. I mean, Geelong is such a good side, and it's so hard to win down there that, you know, it really is pretty ridiculous, to be honest, that we've won now 5 in a row down there. It's pretty absurd, but yeah, it's nice we managed to keep going down there and winning. So it always seems to be tight as well. They always seem to be heart stoppers. So
Stressful.
just nice that we got over the line in the end. We didn't play our best footy, but we won, and I think we looked better than we have. So, you know,
Much better.
it's
How
about continuing
were
to
the
improve.
emotions late in the game?
They were pretty, you know, I think you saw out there. I think one thing as well, like it would have been just a great spectacle. Like it was what I think are two really good sides, you know, throwing haymakers at each other. It was a really,
It was a genuine shootout.
yeah, and just, you know, free-flowing ball movement, you know, two sides really giving it their all, and, you know, big performances all around the park. Obviously, Ricker had such a good game. Jesse Hogan was massive. You know, the Cats had some players who played well too, so I thought it was good footy.
What was going through your mind when Blitzarf was going for goal?
We're probably going to have to bleep this, but that's what was going through my head. When he took the mark, it was that. And then when I saw him go back, it was that. As he was walking in, it was that again.
Mm-hmm. And then when it hit the post?
Thank
Brilliant content. Thanks, Tom. Clip.
Yeah. I saw you write the time down there
Yeah,
as
we
well.
got it. Well, that's more to take the F word out. Or
That's
whatever
fine.
word you may have said.
Yeah.
No, it was a fantastic day. I think it was a really nice pre-game as well. The mums lining the race
That was fantastic.
in our guard of honour.
Big shout out. I don't know if the Giants organised that or if the Cats allowed it to happen, but I assume the Cats had to have some say in allowing that to happen. So shout out to them as well. I thought that was a really nice touch.
Yeah, both teams did it. We actually have a funny clip of Finn's mum,
Lara.
We mic'd her up.
Yeah.
And the moment that the banner came up, your mum was beside her.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what does it say this week? It better be funny. Like, blah, blah. Wasn't. We're on hiatus from funny banners. Banner comes up, and it was like, what did it say again? It was like Tom Green, the man from Canberra with his own fan club. Congrats, Tom. Let's go get the dub or something like that.
Yeah.
So they're reading it, and then she goes, go get that dub. What's that? What does dub mean? And then all the mums are talking about what a dub means. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
We'll post it. It's actually very
I think
funny.
my mum asked me after the game as well. Or no, maybe my grandmother. She was like, what's a dub? I don't really understand what a dub is, but
Met your grandmother? Actually, I've met her a couple of times.
which grandmother, which side?
Were they both there?
Nah, just one was there this time. This is my mum's mum.
Yeah, I met. What's her name?
Marilyn?
Marilyn.
Yeah.
Marilyn. Yeah, I did meet Marilyn.
I think Marilyn.
I've met Marilyn before though.
Yeah, I think mine is what I call her. I think she's a pretty regular listener, so I'll give her a
No,
shout out.
she
as
is.
well,
Well, that's what she was talking to me about.
yeah, shout out to my mum.
That she does not want ASMR back.
Yeah, she didn't like it that much. I don't
No,
think.
nobody did. But no, great result. Congratulations, 100 games, Tom.
Thank you,
It's a
mate.
very special goal to celebrate.
Just nice to win. Just
Beautiful
nice to
Mother's Day. All right, not too much to get through today. Just a
win.
little
It's been a
bit.
short turnaround week as well. We've obviously, I've obviously had such a busy schedule. I'm assuming you have too. So
I barely had time to breathe.
yeah, so we've just been focused on that.
So what we will do is there's a few little things to get through.
Yep.
One of those
Yep.
is a special announcement for next week.
Oh yeah. Yes. Do we want to leave it as a surprise though?
No,
You want to attract
Promote,
listeners, yeah.
but what I will say is we have been very poor with guests this year.
Yeah, well, it's a matter of,
Availability.
picking your targets, availability, this and that. So I think we're saving ourselves for later in the year. I think we'll finish this back half of the year
Really
pretty
strong.
strongly, yeah.
Yeah.
But in exciting news, the only time you've heard this guy so far on the podcast is the intro, which was obviously going to be a bit of a giveaway, but we're lucky enough to have our inspirational skipper, Toby Green's going to come on next week, I think, and join us. So that'll be really, really exciting. I think it's always going to be good banter with Tubbs on, but hopefully we can ask him a couple of serious questions as well. And
It'll be tell all.
yeah, some hard hitting ones. So yeah, make sure you're tuned in for that. Toby Green is going to be on the podcast next week.
For his...
Oh, it's his 250th.
Yep.
I didn't know that. There you go.
Come on, Tom.
I don't really care. No, I didn't know. Well, there you go for his 250th. I just thought it might be.
He just wanted to come on.
Yeah, we finally got him on, but that obviously makes more sense.
Well, you went on his podcast this week.
Well, yeah, it's sort of more. I'll shout out to Oz American Aces, and it's more Tommy Sheridan's. I don't know if I'll give Tubbs that much credit. It's sort of his weekly segment he has on Oz American Aces.
His name's attached.
with with Tommy, but Tommy does a lot of good stuff. Tommy's got some good scalps, by the way, in terms of guests. He's got Dyson Daniels on.
I know.
Yeah, which is massive. So, yeah, shout out to that. That was pretty. Did you tune into that episode at all, or just see the clips?
Of course I did.
Yeah, it's pretty quality.
I had to for my research.
What research?
Or just make sure you didn't say anything bad.
Oh, really? Did you actually have to do it for that?
I listen purely because I don't know what Toby's going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what makes me exciting for our one.
Yeah.
But
well, Toby's normally not too bad.
no, he's good.
Ricky and I thought were okay, weren't we?
Yeah, you were right. 4 people's a lot on a podcast.
Yeah, it is.
But I thought it was good. And Tommy's a natural at that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
he's hilarious.
Like, he's very good. And
Yeah, it was
I
good.
like the way he structures it.
Yeah. So you'll have to, if you don't listen to Oz American Aces, chuck on In the Green Room first, of course. And then once you're done with that, flick over to Oz American Aces.
Nicely done. Now, this week, in the netball side of things,
Yep.
Giants netball v the Swifts, the Derby,
Yep.
however you like to pronounce it. So, before we get into our lovely questions, a little bit of trivia, we update on the giveaway we did, and a little bit of a poem, I want to have a little challenge for you, Tom.
Song of the week as well, but yeah.
Song of the week. Sorry, how could I forget?
You act like that isn't a good segment. People love that segment.
No, they do.
Yeah.
I didn't act like
No, you
anything.
did. You rolled
No,
the eyes.
I didn't.
You rolled the eyes and I saw it.
I didn't.
You did.
So, a little challenge for you. Last year, we put together a very controversial soccer team. We did basketball.
Yes.
Today-
We need to get, netball team we're doing.
We're doing a netball team
Today.
right now.
Right now.
Yep. Ready?
Okay. Yep.
I have the positions.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I know most of them, but
So, 3/3. Goal third, centre third, goal third. So we've got wing defence, wing attack, centre, nice.
goal attack,
Goal attack,
shooter.
goal defence, goal shooter, goalkeeper.
Yep.
So
Goalkeeper's pretty easily. Can I start from the back? Work out.
I'll let me write it down. Yep. So who'd you say?
Goalkeeper, I feel like is just going to have to be Sam Taylor, but I don't know if I want to give him that credit. So before you write that down,
You don't want to because he's already arrogant, but you have to.
yeah, and that's the.
He'd be so good at it.
Yeah, the thing is as well, he just really hates giving up scores, so it makes it easy to just put him there.
Sam Taylor. Well, do we keep going goal defence? Is it too easy to say Bucks?
Yeah, it is too easy. I'm not going to give that to Bucks. Goal defense. I want a little bit of.
And are we going high? Like, how are we structuring this team? Because have you seen the men's netball? It's pretty impressive. It's quick.
Yeah, well, so
And
that's what I
physical.
mean. I don't think we're going to go.
Bucks is fast
Yeah, but
and very competitive as well. He's kind of in that Sam Taylor territory.
yeah, but
And a friend of the show.
I think we can. I think we can. Like someone I'd prefer to go is goal defense. I want to go James Leake, like Leakey. The way that Leakey's been playing.
Not Connor Iden.
No, I want Leakey in there.
Okay.
No, because Leakey, like I feel like as a goal defense, you need to be a little bit of like a. You need to have some obviously like defend really well, but then also be able to like let's get the ball moving, like let's make some nice passes, and that's Leakey. Like Leakey's gone back recently in the VFL, defending really really well, but then also great kick. You seen Leakey kick?
Yeah, I've seen him kick. I've seen him
Beautiful
play.
kick. Yeah.
Well, I
beautiful
don't know
kick,
how much his
beautiful
kicking is going to
skills.
come into a netball game.
Yeah, but I'm saying like his skills. I just mean his skills. So he's passing.
Okay.
Netball, it's going to be nice.
Yep, like it. Okay,
Wing defense.
wing defence.
Hmm.
Need to get our team up. Can't even think of anyone.
No, that's a good question.
I'm going to throw some options at you. Wing defence. Remember, it's a fairly tall game. Cads, Seek, Finn. Himmel, Ricker,
Nah, I reckon
Briggs.
for wing attack, let's put this down. Wing attack, I want Himmels there.
Not
Wing defense, I want Finner there.
Defence, Himmel.
No, attack Himmel.
Yep.
Defense Finner.
Okay. And then goal shooter, goal attack, and centre to go.
So, goal shooter is got to be a tall Well, like I'm just gonna go Hogs. I think
Safe.
goal shooter. I'm
That was
going
goal shooter. Goal attack is who you're talking about.
goal attack.
Goal attack can go further.
Nath Wardius.
Wow.
Nath Wardius gets like again, let's check the VFL. He's averaging like 15 and kicking 3 goals a game. If that's not a perfect mix of what you want for your goal attack, being able to get up, get
And he can
involved, but
move,
also
yeah.
knock him down. If you want to talk about goal sense, incredible goal sense. Incredible goal sense. I
This
promise
is big
you.
though, centre. This is big.
Ah,
Don't put
I
yourself,
think you might be
man.
looking
Don't
at
put
him.
yourself.
I think you might be looking at him. Nah, you know who I'll give it to? Again, sort of hate to give him credit, but I'll give him some. Because I feel like, except I kind of,
Do you know what I'm going to turn this into?
what?
Your team versus mine.
Well, this is going to be my team.
Yeah, and I'm going to name my team, and
Yeah,
I
okay.
think mine wins.
Nah, it's not going to. I'm going to go Binger in the centre. Because he's not tall, but Binger, great skills, can get all over the place, move the ball nicely, great passer, as we know. However many goals he had last year. I'm going to go Binger.
All right, goalkeeper, I'm going to go Buckley.
I already win.
You don't.
I win that matchup. Ah, that's unfair to Bucks. I can't say that. I don't know. I don't think I do.
Centre, I'm going to go. Ooh. I'm going to put you wing defence.
Sure.
I think you take care of Finn all day.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. Even though I'm matched up on Himmels, but yeah.
Yeah, that one. Are you? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I still think you got him.
Yeah, I do as well.
I'm trying to think as basketball as well, like who's all right basketball-wise.
They're different games, mate. Come on.
Similar. There's similarities. You just compared Leakey's kicking to netball, mate. Don't come at me for similarities.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I'm going to go Lek Alir defense, goal defense.
yep.
I don't want to say, but I've already got this team pretty good.
I don't know if you do.
Centre.
I
on
think
Binger?
Nath Wardies is too mobile for Lek.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. How does Wary go?
In regards to what?
Basketball.
He's actually a pretty handy basketball.
So I'm going to go Jacob Ware, goal attack. Goal shooter. So I can't go Hogs. Cads has to be good. He's tall.
Doesn't have to be good.
Or Ricker. Can he play with the glove?
The glove might help.
All right, I'm going to go Cadman. Wing attack. So I got wing attack and centre. Ooh. Centre, I'm thinking like a... Oh, actually, I know. Wing attack, I'm going Iden.
Attack.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to swap you and Iden. So your wing attack,
Yeah.
Iden.
Wing defense.
And my centre... I want to go like a Cogs
Do it, bro.
or a Jones.
Mate, you're literally picking the team, brother.
McMullen. Delana.
You're picking the team, mate.
I'm going to go Callum Brown.
It's not a bad one. I don't know if you
You
win.
lose that.
I don't think I do lose that.
Nah, we'll put it up. It'll be a poll. Giants netball want a cross post anyway.
Yeah, sure.
All right, you'll see that later. Great segment.
Yeah, it is a great set. We need to keep doing more of those.
Yeah, because people buy in too.
Yeah.
Questions. Okay. Questions. I'll do a question box later this week for Toby as well.
Yeah. Good call.
Do you want to go through them?
I'll look through a few. Have you got a couple written down?
Don't. So you're gonna have to be quick here.
Sure. Why don't you find one and then go off
Okay.
it?
Someone said Arsenal Giants collab, please. Ooh. Rank top 5 footy streamers or influencers. That's hard.
Yeah.
Does influencers mean like Sench? Or is that not influencers?
I don't know. Does it?
All right, I'm going to put that out to Josh, who asked the question. We need a bit more information.
Yeah, before we answer that.
And then next week we'll do it.
Yeah, I agree. No, I like that. I was getting scared there.
Yeah, no, because I don't want to do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
First one. Will there be a Cow Ward award when, if he retires? I like the if.
Yeah.
He retires. I think controversial. I think the best and fairest should be named after him.
He won our first one as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's probably reasonable. I reckon they could rename it that. I don't know if
Also,
they will,
this was
but-
in the headlines last week
Yeah.
that like the showdown medal and things like that. Like the
they should be given
Suns
the winning-
Brisbane one, but it's been called the Ashcroft medal.
Yeah, that's about Marcus Ashcroft.
Yeah, but like, what did he have to do with the Suns? Like
Why-
Brett Kirk medal. Why isn't it someone like Shane Mumford?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Mumford medal sounds great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
What else you got?
This is a good question. Tom, saw you wearing a Leeds jersey a while ago. Thoughts on the promotion of the Prem? Fantastic to see them back.
You're not a fan, man.
Well, I am.
You're not a fan.
Well, I'm an Aston Villa fan, and then I'm also got a soft spot for Leeds and Schalke.
Yeah, I like Schalke.
Yeah.
They got around you too.
Yeah, they did. Respect
That's
to
pretty
them.
crazy.
But no, it's great to see Leeds back. They obviously, they've been thereabouts for a few years now, sort of back and forth. So it's nice to have them back. What's really disappointing is Luton went
Oh, down.
went the double down.
The double down. You
They
never want to go
worked
double
so,
down.
but I just don't know how you do it. Almost like you work so hard to get the Premier League, you get so much cash, and then I get it's tough to stay up, and they went down, but then they just went down again. It's just
Awful.
yeah. It's nice to see Leeds back up. In short, thank you for the question, Katie, but it's disappointing to see Luton go all the way down. Someone said, "Are we scared of rats and mice?" No,
No,
I'm not.
I'm not.
That's I don't know. They're trying to.
No, but that's like a common fear, especially if you live in
guess.
like Surrey Hills.
Here's one. I like this. Red light, green light, clapping when the plane lands. Huge red light. I hate that you've even considered that. You've done it, haven't you?
No, I haven't done it, but...
Oh, my God.
No, listen.
No.
Listen. What if it's like a really turbulent flight? Like it's horrible weather.
Who
and
gives a
Can you stop
yeah,
swearing?
Sorry. Sorry, that's getting a bit too casual.
Yeah, that's not it. You have to bleep that too. No, but if you've gone through like rough weather...
Who cares? It's their job. Just fly the damn plane, bro. No. Can we actually cut that out? I want to swear again.
Nah.
Nah, because I get it's tough. But like, come on.
I hope we have pilots that listen to this. And I hope they come by.
My dad's a pilot. Doesn't listen. It's a good one. Are we any chance of getting Lockie Ash, one of the younger guests, younger lads, on as a guest? Yeah, we are.
I wouldn't say Lockie Ash is young.
I'd say he's pretty young.
Because he's your age. Ashy would be a good guest, actually.
Yeah, he would be. What did Tom purposely mean to celebrate his goal in front of all the Geelong supporters? Yes, I did.
And you gave it to him. It was a nice photo.
Yeah, well, they were just, To be fair, though, I looked at, like, watching back the vision, it was actually just a family sort of waving into the camera to try and get on there, but I could feel when I was there that people, like, sort of come into the fence. It was on my bad side, so I couldn't hear them either. But, like, I could feel
That's
people
good.
getting there. So when I kicked it, I was like...
How many times have you watched it?
Not too many. Only 30, 40. No.
Do you know that night after at the hotel, I think Joey and Harvey watched their passage of play on repeat. I want to say 50 times.
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. It was a good passage of play.
It was a great passage. And Joey, Joey's shot at goal just missed.
Yeah.
I spoke to him after and I said, what was going through your head? And he goes, I saw Hogs, I saw the ball bounce, and my eyes just knew what was about to happen. And he was like, I ran in, had so much confidence, and my mind just like went blank. And I was like, did you have a celebration in mind? Like, what were you going to do? And he's like, I was going to pull out every celebration for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Also, here's one. Not a question, just a comment to say hooray, the one-eyed giant is back.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the one-eyed giant.
Shout out to Alex Williams.
Yeah, shout out to Alex. Is there any reason, like, this is maybe going to have to be cut out because I don't really know the answer to this. Is there any reason it hasn't been up and
We
about
haven't
so far
won?
this year?
It was here in the first few rounds.
But does he only do it when we win?
Yeah. Can't
Oh,
do it if
really?
we lose.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, only does it when we win.
Yeah.
Please respond to Dan's ENGIE comments. Saying that, don't respect it.
What did he say?
No, he just said ENGIE's not great. But we know the real truth. I want to go one more. Best commentary line ever?
That was out of bounds by BT.
That's good.
Or Dennis Cometti crept up, or he was like a librarian on the head
That's
shore,
good.
the smother.
Dennis Cometti, he had
lot
so
of
many
good
of
ones,
them.
yeah.
Like Farmer with a calf problem.
Yeah.
Cameron Ling got up gingerly.
Yeah.
I don't know. He had some amazing ones. He's won on Cyril and Lewis Jetta in the
Yeah.
grand final. That was
Yep.
special. To be honest,
I
a lot
like
of mine
Dennis
are like,
Committee's one in the 2016 grand final. Well, BT's hilarious when he commentates Tom Boyd kicking the goal in
that's
2016 grand.
funny.
But also, there's one, maybe it's that same goal and Dennis Committee's just like in the western suburbs erupt, the way he says it. It's just cold. And then it just like pans the crowd going nuts and like the doggies are rolling and it's just so cool.
Have you seen this? I'll just see if I can show it. The Sunderland commentary from their match winner on
Yeah,
the
I
weekend.
did say this, yeah.
It is all time. Ready? This is the Sunderland. So Sunderland, for context, playing for promotion into the Premier League. They're now in the playoff final, but this was the semi-final. This is their commentary, and it is hilarious. So this would be the equivalent of the Giants having their own commentary team, right?
Lefebvre takes the corner. Ballard!
It goes for a minute and a half. I love the passion all
Yeah.
time. All right, we're going to do some trivia.
Yep.
Do you know what we will do while we're on this?
What do we do, mate?
Next week when we have Toby,
Yeah.
head-to-head.
I'll smash him.
Okay, so as we said, not much preparation time today.
So you've pumped some into chat GPT here.
Yeah, and it's actually given me some really easy ones. So we're going to have to, like, what is the capital city of Australia?
Yeah. Okay.
Come on. So I need to write harder.
Yeah, a bit harder, please. See what it serves up.
Yeah, look. You've got that. You said before. We said that before. What is the rarest blood type in humans?
Oh, isn't it?
Nope.
Ooh. Is it AA? No. I can't remember the blood types.
AB, negative.
AB negative, right? Yeah.
Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize?
Marie Curie.
Wow, how'd you know that? How many, this was asked the other day, you better get this. How many elements are on the periodic table as of 2025?
118.
Which African country has Portuguese as its official language?
Mozambique.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
How do you know that?
Because I just do.
I want to know if people that listen to this or watch try and answer as well. And go,
Yeah, well,
didn't have that at all. What is the capital city of Kazakhstan?
is it Tashkent?
No.
I should know. This is going to really annoy me when you say it. No, what is it?
Astana.
Yeah, okay.
Which country has the most natural lakes?
I believe it's Canada, is it not?
It is. Which US state has the most bordering states?
Oh, this was the other day. Is it Mississippi?
No.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's two of them.
It's
They
another
both
one
share 8 states. The
Yeah,
border with 8
it's another
states.
one around. It's Missouri and like what's another one around there? I don't know. Like it's not Alabama or something, is it?
Tennessee.
That's Tennessee.
What was the name of the ship Charles Darwin sailed on during his voyage that led to his theory of evolution?
Endeavour?
No.
No, I know this though. Why? So Charles Darwin, what was he on? This is so annoying because when you say this, I'm going to know this, and it's really going to do my head in. Oh, no, I can't. Go.
HMS Beagle.
That's it. That's so poor.
That
That is so poor.
Which US president served the shortest term in office?
Oh, I can't remember this.
William Henry Harrison.
Yeah, right.
31 days.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got. Next week I'll...
No. More. Ask for a few more. Few more, please. Just say some more, please.
Do you say please when talking to ChatGPT?
I don't talk to ChatGPT, even though you seem to think I get it to write my captions. I don't.
Yeah, gave me nothing for it.
Yeah, of course I wasn't going to give you anything for that.
My personal one was nice.
Yeah, it was a bit nice.
I like having two little brands.
Normally it's the other way around, by the way. Normally the formal Giants account, you'd think it'd be like, oh yeah, we'll comment some nice stuff, and then the personal one.
It's not on brand for us.
Yeah,
if we can make fun of the Swans, we can make fun of our other players.
you can't do that.
Yeah, no. What scale is used to measure the spiciness of peppers? Come on, Hero, you wanted a few more.
Yeah, and I know this
Better
too.
get
It's so annoying. It's
You can't keep saying that.
No. I do.
I
know
know
this
it.
one.
I know it. What is it? Oh yeah.
No, but I've heard this before. It's You know what's on the tip of your tongue? It's Oh, I can't. I'm not going to be held
bit
up
of
forever.
carry
No,
on.
Go.
Scoville scale.
Annoying.
What language has the most native speakers worldwide?
Mandarin?
Yep. How many time zones are there in Russia?
12.
11.
Oh.
ChatGPT says, you're on a roll. What is the heaviest naturally occurring element by atomic mass? Be impressed if you get this.
Naturally occurring.
Mm-hmm.
It's not lead?
No.
Heaviest occurring natural element. Like, are they saying like something like uranium?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad. Who was the first democratically elected president of South Africa?
Mandela?
Yep. The 100 Years' War was fought between which two countries?
England and France, I believe, isn't it?
Correct. What is the only mammal capable of true flight?
Bats.
Correct. Wow, now you're on a roll. In which country would you find the ancient city of Petra?
Jordan.
Okay, Hero. Last one.
By the way, that is correct for everyone. You didn't
No,
say
that is. Sorry.
Yeah. You didn't
Did
say
I not say
correct.
it?
No.
All right,
You
next
just
week I'm
moaned
also
and
going to
got
add
annoyed at
I'm
me.
also going to add a ding.
Mm.
What is the name of Sherlock Holmes's older brother?
No idea.
Come on.
No,
Have a guess. Starts with M.
Oh, is this Merlin?
No. Mycroft.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
I love settling on that note. All right. That's pretty much nearly it. Oh, Song of the Week.
Yeah, best.
How could I forget? Also, for those wondering about the shirt giveaway, honestly, we got too many, and I still haven't gone through them all. So next week, at the start of the episode, when Toby's on, I will announce the winner because there are some great responses, and I'll read some out as well because they're quite good. Because it was about you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what it was? What's your favourite thing about Tom? Or favourite memory of Tom?
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's nice, actually. You actually probably enjoy
Surprised me.
reading it. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, can I read it at some point?
Yeah. Well, I'll read a few out too. Maybe what we'll do is I'll pick a top 3.
And then you send me
and
the
then
rest.
you pick the winner. And then, yeah, you can feed your ego and I'll send the rest. All right, Song of the Week. What would you like, Tom?
Mine's called Skrilla. Skrilla by Kodak Black.
It's just going to have like all the swear words in it again.
No.
Also, your grandmother also said she doesn't like your music.
It doesn't. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Maybe we don't have your song this week.
Why did this happen last time as
I
well?
don't know. It happens for everything else. No.
Can you go add to queue? Like press 3 dots, add to queue, and then press next on the song you've got up?
Let's just go add to queue. No. Why doesn't it just play? Unless I go like that. Like songs. That is so weird.
Why does this never work? This is really annoying.
Because it doesn't like your music.
No, but why?
Go to song radio.
This is really annoying, man.
No, this will get it ready. No.
All right, I'm going to play
Get
it
off
out of
your
my
phone.
phone then.
That is so weird.
You're probably doing something, so...
I'm not.
Okay, so the thing that's annoying is you can't hear it properly because I've got to play it through the mic like that.
All I'll say is that's not good.
You didn't hear the song.
It's not
Oh.
good. I just don't like
Anyway,
it.
people, go listen to Skrilla by Kodak Black. It's not really like fair that I have to play all my songs this way and Jacob gets to play them really
Well,
nicely.
mine's
there.
not going to work on this either.
So anyway, yeah, Skrilla by Kodak Black. Go tune into it. It's a banger.
Life's like a bullet, it comes at you fast. Can't always dodge every problem you have.
Send It My Way, Christian French. It's got words you can understand. You can
You
drive
couldn't
to
hear
it.
mine properly.
I could, and it was not good.
No, you couldn't.
It might be top 3
You didn't hear it.
worst ones you've recommended.
Didn't hear it.
Not a fan. All right.
Pretty long poem.
No, yeah. Well, to be fair, full transparency, we were meant to have Callum Brown as a surprise guest.
So there's a lot of brownie related jokes.
There's a lot of brownie related jokes, so now it's just kind of swiping him
Yeah,
for
you're
no
just
reason.
canning brownie. He's not even here. Yeah, I don't.
For context, it's his 50th game this weekend. Remarkable story.
Yeah,
I'd
so
say
you're just gonna
congratulations.
can him as a result.
Yeah, ready? It's actually not that long. Yours last week was longer.
Let's see.
Tom, it's been a pleasure, but you've had your turn to speak. Now it's my turn. Let's recap the week. Oh, it's back. The big, big sound. Another win at our favourite ground. It was a close game, a spectacular show. Our 5th win in Geelong in a row. Hogan kicked 7, and I'm not sure how. Sorry, Geelong, but it's our home now. Normally it's Tom that I like to troll, but let me applaud that ridiculous goal.
Thanks, man.
Replay after replay I watched on the telly. Tom got so excited he forgot to do his celly. Celebrations were loud, celebrations were long. Cody and Joey nearly missed the team song. But we moved quickly. We're back to our best. Finally back home, welcoming a team from the West. It's been forever. Felt like we were on strike. Forgot what ENGIE Stadium even looked like. Being back home brings a tear to my eye. We celebrate 50 games for that Irish guy. The man from Ireland, I think from the south, can't understand a thing that comes out of his mouth. When he was single, he was a big flirt. Never seen him in Bondi wearing a shirt. He's an Irishman who finds himself in the ruck. He's all talent and very little luck. So we're back home. It's been a hot min. Let's celebrate together and go get that win.
Well done,
What's-
Jacob. I'm probably going to give it an 8 because you did a lot of canning, which is respect. Kind of respect and find it funny that Brownie wasn't here as well, so it's almost actually bonus points for you in the end. But
Thank you.
yeah, didn't mind it.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much to all in the green room listeners again for another fantastic week. Love your support. Love all your interactions, communication with us. You know, it keeps the world going around. So we really appreciate that. Continue that up. Make sure to share the In the Green Room love. Send that to family, some friends. I've frozen up for some reason. I don't know what I
Oh,
was going to say there.
no.
Make sure you send us to some
Bright lights,
family,
buddy.
friends. Yeah, it actually was a little bit.
Bright lights.
On all major streaming platforms, and you can watch us on YouTube. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.